Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to deal with three islands. As you can see, I have three islands and this kind of like late game a little bit. So here I'm going to show you what I've unlocked. So I have the basic tier 1. Tier 1, I'm still missing some stuff over here, but it will be for later. And now I'm at like a tier 2 and I'm doing, this is what I unlocked for tier 2. So I'm going this route. But what I'm going to show you right now is how I do to get 100k gold. So this is how much I make. So you can look carefully where I make my money, specifically the cotton over here and all the ore technically. But it's not just that, it's a combination of everything, right? So I'm gonna show you my main island. So this is my main island. So as you can see, I have a lot of warehouses, but these are medium warehouses. I did not unlock the large one before prior to that, so that's why they're all mediums. But the reason why I do this is because I have a lot of mats, and if your mats are not properly stored, everything will stall. That's the reason why it's important to have enough warehouses. And when you do a warehouses, it's important to have the elevator over here, as you can see. So this is the entrance right now, and every entrance there is, you need to have an elevator. Well, you can use stairs, but elevator is more practical, right? So that's what I have, and same thing pretty much near to industries. So eight kind of industries like smokeries, soup kitchen. This is soup kitchen, right? This is soup kitchen, cannery, coppersmith, any kind of industry, you need to have warehouses next to it in order to ensure that they will not have to walk very far away when they're completed with their product. Whenever they're done crafting something, they need to go next to the nearest warehouse, so they go less travel distance. They then come back and continue working, which makes them more efficient at what they're doing, so that you can get all the mats you see over here. So if you want to have these mats, so you got to make sure they are properly efficient by putting warehouse next to their industry. Same thing with the farm. So as you can see, I have a lot of farm. I have wheat over here. Here I have flax, right? Here I have cotton, 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 more cotton, flax, cotton, flax, berries, berries, berries. Here in the middle, I have logs. Well, I mean trees. And that was flags. So there you go. So you got to separate your farming. So you want to make sure you put enough of everything so that you get enough of everything as well as the end product, because you will need everything in order to progress in this game. Very important that you separate that. And as you can see, I have my farm like a little bit everywhere. So I have one over here, one over here, one over here. That's 3, 4, and 5, and one in the middle, 6. Now you're gonna say, why did I do it this way? Well, it's because although I don't use all the farms, when I do my farming, I want to make sure that if I need a rush, if I'm in a rush, I want to make sure that I can add more farmers in the area so that they can work, whatever I need them to work to, and I can put field priority as well, if I want them to prioritize something specifically. But as you can see right now for the wheat, because I already have, how much do I have? 179. I only have one farmer over here, one farmer over here, and one farmer over here. So the reason why I do it like this, because it covers the entire, farming area. Because if you put two over here and two over here, you may miss some farming area over here, right? But at the same time, you want to double check, are you getting what you need? So right now I put the limit at 200. So if I come over here, the wheat is at 200. Now you say, why do I do that? Because I don't need more than 200s. Because if you put more than 200s, you're going to keep farming over and over and over again, and the fertility will go down. Like you see over here, it says 66%. So that's not good. So I'm going to have to follow that, I guess. Here it's like 79%. Here it's like 66%. So you need to know when to follow, when to, stop, farming. This is super important. Same thing with the flax. So yeah, flax is important if you want to do a cloak. So as you can see, I have tons of cloaks. 477. I need at least 300 cloaks per day. So 477 is pretty good, because the next day I'm going to have some in surplus, which allows me to alleviate the need to rush to make 300 like cloaks per day. At the same time, I have tailor cloaks that I'm making. Okay, so you got to unlock all those in the research. So if you don't unlock them, then you're not going to be able to make them. So yeah, see tailor, I unlocked tailor, but you need fabric. So in order to do the cloak over here, you need the fabric. And in order to do the fabric, you need the flax, I believe. No, in order to make the fabrics, you need a thread. And to make the thread, you need a flax spinner, as you can see at the bottom. And then flax will give you threads. Threads will give you fabrics. and then fabrics will allow you to make these cloaks. The most important, I would say, is the conveyor belt. One of the most important, which allow to facilitate the transport of goods, and I'm gonna show you later how I did it. The luxury is good and is important as well, but it's not as important for me. Even same thing with the chemist. For the medicine, the reason why I didn't unlock that is because nobody gets sick in my base, and the reason nobody gets sick is whenever I hire people, it's because when I hire people, I don't have a lot of sickly people. So when you put people who are sickly, well, they get sick, faster. And the other thing is when it's wintertime, I make sure that I have heat everywhere so that they don't get sick. I do have a medicine, what is it? Medical triage, but I don't have anybody there. The other thing that you've noticed here is the showers. So I have showers. So this is super important because it gives you a three house quality, approval. So this is very good. If you want the approval, as you can see, I get 100% approval pretty much every day. And I am at day, what day am I? I am at day 206. So this is like you're getting like mid game technically. So yeah, if you want to get 100% approval, you want to get those, those higher quality housing if you can, and the shower as well. See, I have one shower, one, two, three, four, five. I have five shower over here. And the reason why I put them there is because, as you can see, my whiskers, I have whiskers working on this island. And when they're finished, they're going to come down over here. They're going to come down over here. You see there's like a cafe. So when they're done eating, right away, they're going to go take a shower. That's why it's very important that that you build your shower practically next to the cafe if you can, in order to be more efficient. Because if they get to do what they get to do, you get more approval at the end of the day. So that's the trick. All right. And make sure that you have enough water. And here I forgot to put a pipe, as you can see. So I'm gonna put a pipe. I don't know why I forgot because I think I build them like later or something like that. So here, and then there you go. So now there you go. So that's good. So unless you put a pipe, they will not be able to shower. So it's important to put the pipe. And let me double check my other shower. Pipe. Yep, everything is piped. Yep. Everything, even the kitchen soup. The soup kitchen requires a pipe. It requires water, so be careful with that. Make sure you pipe them all. Um, Here I have my tower, my sifting tower, which requires to pipe. So make sure they are all pipe as well. Let me double check. Yes, they are. Very good. What else? Make sure you have your water tank. I have four water tanks over here, but I think I may need more. I'm not sure. I'm still debating with myself. Well, I think you know what? Maybe I'll do it just for fun because I have a feeling that I don't know. I feel like I should put more. So let me see. I'm gonna put it down like this. One, two, three, and four. There you go. And if I need more, well, I will do more. Okay. So that's that. And what else do I want to show you? For the heaters, well, you can see I have one over here, and one over here. So basically, I'm gonna show you in winter, it's better because when it's heating up, you will have the color, like where it's being heated. Right now you cannot see it because I'm still in fall, but I'm getting into winter very fast. What's important about the heater, if you can get the one that I have right now, which is the heating stove. This is the one I use right now. The heating stove is very good because it lasts longer and you have a bigger radius. All right, so it's super important that if you can get this one, otherwise you can use the bonfire over here. Both are good. The only difference is that the bonfire can have up to, I believe, 6 fuel. The heating stove can have up to 8 fuel. All right, and everything else is subjective to you, but I highly recommend to go with whatever feels good for you. Me, I went with cultivation, I went with mill and bakery, and then soup kitchen, and then I went with water pump, sifting tower, and so on and so on. So you have to decide what is your priority. Then when you go to number two over here, then I suggest you go with blast furnace and large warehouse. Actually, go with large warehouse first of all because you have more place to put your stuff. And blast furnace because you will need that in order to do the passenger rail. Passenger rail will allow you, I believe, to make trains so that they can go to destination faster in the morning when they need to go somewhere. So that is very, very important if you can. And to get iron bars, you need to get iron ore. And to get iron ore, well, it depends where you start your island. But when I started, so this is my main island. The second island was this one over here for the cultivation for the farming. Okay, if I press N, so you have a lot of green area. So that was my second island. My third island was for iron. So if I go to the left, as you can see here, this is my island for iron, and there's a lot of iron, pretty much everywhere, specifically at the back. One second. So here you have stone. That's not stone. Where's I know they had a like, there you go. So see there's like iron ore, but it's pretty much the entire island inside out. So that's why I'm mining the entire place because there's a lot of iron ore, right? And you want to make sure that if you can, you have a this guy over here, like a conveyor belt next to where they're working, and make sure you have the hopper over here. Make sure that you also whitelist the iron ore over here, along with stone and everything, all the ore only. And what I did is I did a conveyor belt that goes from all the way to the back, as you can see over here. So it goes all the way to the back, all the way up and then down and then sideways. And then I could have put them over here, but I decided to bring them to the other side of my island, my main island, and I made a warehouse, which is a medium warehouse for now. But this one is a large warehouse, so yeah, I may be able to transport them there after this, but for now, it is going in this warehouse, as you can see. And when this one is full, then I'm going to transpose everything into the large warehouse, which I just started building. And that's it. And if you want, you can also remove all the small warehouses. So this one, I think I'm going to remove it. I'm going to go to logistic, this, reject all. So I'm just going to empty this warehouse and reject everything. And when there's nothing in there anymore, I will delete this building and I will make a large warehouse to, for more efficiency, I guess, to put more stuff. Same thing with anything else. If you don't need the small warehouse like this one, I'm going to delete it. Delete this. Wait, is there something in there? There's plank, but I'm too lazy to wait, so I'm gonna delete it. There we go. And I'm gonna do a large warehouse. Let me see. Over here. Now the question is, oh yeah, it doesn't. It's kind of yeah big. So I'm gonna put it like. Oh, I see. So I have to put it like this. All right. So here I'm gonna put it like this. Boom, like that. And then I'm gonna use you can use a stair or you can use whatever you want. Let me see. Can I use my goodness. You know what? I prefer the small stair. Yeah, there we go. I wish we had the stone version of this one, but yeah, whatever. High priority, and there you go. So now I have two warehouses. All right, and this one I'm gonna put disable all inputs, just in case. Well, you know what? It's fine. I will not disable. So this one is for pretty much everything all in the surrounding, so it's fine. And that's that. Same thing for this main island. So you got to make sure you got your farm. I got all my farmers over here. During winter time, if it's too cold, make sure you have a heater. As you can see, I have one over here. Do I have any other ones? Oh, I have one over here as well. So you got to make sure you put the heater where you want your whisker to work during winter. Also, if you don't have, also when you have a lot of heaters like I do, I have one over here, one over here, so one over here. I have a lot of heaters, so you got to make sure you have a lot of fire tender. So if I come over here, I have fire tender, fire tender, fire tender. Usually six of them with the swift trade is enough, but if you don't feel like it's enough, you want to build more fire tender as well. I have more just in case. And if it's not enough, well, you can build more. But like I said, I highly recommend you put people with a swift trade because in winter time, you want to make sure that every heaters are properly refueled. And if they're not properly refueled, well, there will be no heat. And if there's no heat, the farmer will not work. And that's the reason why I am productive is because everybody is doing the job properly and I get my product in time. And because everybody's, like warmed and everybody's okay, I get everything done efficiently, and that's why I got all the product as you can see. Yeah, and I'm not using any cheats or mods. I never use cheats or mods in my channel because I think it's more fun to try to beat the game, like as intended without any external help. So yeah, I don't use any mods or cheats, and it's possible to beat the game just by playing the game as intended. Here I have more warehouses because here I am mining, as you can see. I am mining inside, inside the cave to make places. Maybe I'm gonna do some housing, or I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll see. I'm also mining at the bottom. So yeah, see, I'm mining over here at the bottom, and also because of the latest patch, we can upgrade our housing. So I'm gonna upgrade it like this. As long as you have the mats, how much the cut stone? Okay, I have enough, so I'm gonna do this. Do I have plank? Plank, I have a lot. Everything else is good. As long as you're mining one floor and then the other one you leave it like you don't touch it, right? So if you mine like this floor above, I don't touch it. Well, unless you want to, but the reason is because above that there's something else. I'm like mining as well. So if you're mining everything, it's gonna make a big hole, and it's gonna be weird because here I'm making buildings, and here if I go down, there's nothing. I leave it as it is, and then if I go down, then I'm gonna put more buildings over here, right? Unless you want a big gigantic three-level hole. Then if you want a big hole, then you want to mine every floor. That's up to you, but I mean it's up to you. I don't know. So yeah, that's that. So right now I'm gonna mine all this, and I'm also going to mine all this. Oh, that's a lot of oof. That's gonna be a lot of mining, man. But you see, that's how you make your money as well, because when you mine, you can get a little bit of everything, which is the reason why I have a lot of stones. See, stones, I have how many? Where's my stone? I got 1,000 stone, 1,011, like 1,140. And with the stone, I use it to do cut stone. Cut stone can be used in order to pay the to trade with a smuggler in order to get gold bullion. And gold bullion, I have 75. So 75 is a lot. I can use that to pay my taxes. Like I don't have any money issue right now because, like I said, if you're being efficient in everything, like you're gonna make your goods, you're gonna make what you need to do, and you'll be able to make the gold bullions, which can pay for your taxes. Now, for the cut stone over here, I'm gonna show you something. So cut stone, I have, I believe, 5. So if I go all the way here, I have my cut stone over here, stone cutter. So I have one over here. I have one over here. All right, make sure they are engineer. So if you can have apprentice is good. You need apprentice over here, and here you need one craft master. So if you don't have a craft master, you will not be able to run the stone cutter. If you don't have any craft master, I suggest that you have a school. So here I have a school, and as you can see, I have a craft master. You're gonna click this guy over here, and you're gonna pick people within your roster, who you want them to have the craft master skill as well. So see, all these people will have craft master because she has it, and she's the one teaching them, right? So this is very important. The other thing is you want to build islands. So with this, if you come over here and you go with earthworks tool, you want to make sure you build land. Here there was no land before, but I put some land, and now I have a lot of land. And the reason I do this is because, well, I'm gonna need some more space to put some more warehouses or any facility that I need. Also, another thing, if you don't have enough whisker, if you come over here, is it tax? Yeah, if you come to tax report at the bottom, it says request additional whiskers. So if you click this, you will have a boat that's gonna show up. I'm gonna do it for you right now, right? So there's gonna be a boat that's gonna show up for you to have more whiskers. There you go. So the boat just arrived. It's like instantaneous almost. And then you can pick your whiskers. Apprentice, warm. Ooh, this is good. Optimist, warm. Ooh, that's very good. Warm core, heavy. I don't take anything that is bad, like weak, heavy, eater. I don't take that. Apprentice, healthy, unsafe. No, that's not good. Unsafe workers, they're gonna, if they work in an industry, they will mess up the industry. I don't like that. Content, patient. It's good. It's good and not good. Patient means that they're gonna walk slowly. But I mean, if you really need it, then you can take him. I'm not gonna take this guy. Optimist, inquisitive, that's very good. Patient, optimist. Well, you know what? I need miners, so patient. Yeah, I'll take him. Optimist. Um, yeah, I can take him. There you go, guys. So that's one little trick, but you gotta make sure that you have a lot of seal over here, and I have a lot of them, which I never use. I just use it today for you guys, so you can see how it looks like. And if I want, I can have infinite amount of whiskers, but I don't think I need more than what I need right now. This is my third island. So if you look over here for the iron, my third island, like I did over here, I put a conveyor belt from the back because this is where the iron ore, like I could see I could see iron ore on the surface, and there was a lot of them around everywhere. So that's why I put a mining camp over here, and I put an elevator over here, and I put conveyor belt from the back all the way to the front so that they don't need to go all the way from the back to the front to deliver the ore and the stone. If you click the hopper over here, don't forget to whitelist the stone and everything else. So it's important. If you don't whitelist, it's not gonna work. So make sure you whitelist everything that is stone, all right? Stone and ore. And that's all you have to do. Make sure you do the conveyor belt properly as well. Okay, like this. That goes up and then that goes down and then all around like this. So look carefully here, right? Don't forget you can put hoppers on the side over here as well, just in case if you want your other miners who are working in this vicinity in front of the mountain, So to be more efficient, so they don't need to walk from where they are all the way to the warehouses over here. Now, I know some of you may ask, why didn't I put the conveyor belt behind this warehouse? Is because I this is where I want my goods to be, because this is where I have my stone cutter over here, because I have my stone cutter over here, and I don't know, I just want to make sure that everything goes in the middle, so that if I need something, to the west, then they can pick it up from here all the way to the west, or if I need it in the middle, then it's easier. If I need it in the east, then they can pick up over here and again go to the east. So it's really for efficiency purposes. And also the place where I'm gonna do, where is it, the blast furnace? I'm gonna do it somewhere around here, I think. I'm gonna do it here actually, because see, this is the warehouse, and I have spot over here, so I'll do it here. Oh, there you go. So this is going to be my blast furnace. And with that, I'll be able to do some iron bar later. And here, as you can see, I am building land because I'm going to put more facility. Maybe I'm going to put another fishing dock. I don't know if I will do that, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. And here, I think I'm going to remove this fishing dock because I want to put some land. Yeah, because then I'm gonna build more stuff. Like you see the warehouses here. Here over here it was all water before, but now I decided to remove the fishing dock and put some land instead, so I can put more warehouses. So that's one way to be more efficient in this game. Here, I do like this, and then like this. Right, guys? So, and you gotta make sure you put your heaters everywhere, like I just did. Make sure you do conveyor belts. Like you see my sifting tower, I put set destination to those three places. So you just click set this destination, and then you just aim at one, and then set the destination over here, and then here as well if you want to. Right? So what happened is that whenever they finish their product, they're gonna haul the goods in one of these hoppers, and then you get a whitelist what you want them to haul there, which in this situation is fuel. So all of them is fuel, as you can see. And each of the hopper and conveyor belt, whoop, I forgot this one for fuel. Each of them will then go to a one specific warehouse. So here I have 1, 2, and 3, and I have another one that I'm doing right now. So that's 4. So yeah, you gotta make sure you do a conveyor belt like I did over here. So this one goes to this one. Is it this one or no? This one over here, I believe. Yep. This one goes to around like this, up like this to this guy over here, this one over here. Like I said, they're gonna choose the one that is empty, like the one that has no fuel in there, and so that's the reason why I have multiple hoppers, so they can pick which one they want to haul it to. So that's why, since we don't have splitters, this is a good way to manage hauling your goods to multiple warehouses at the same time by doing multiple hoppers and multiple conveyor belt to one specific warehouse each. So let's see how my day went. Very nice. 100% as you can see. So you can look what makes them happy. Mushroom stew, a lot. Smoked fish as well. Woven cloaks. Luxury housing. Ooh. The cafe. Early to bed. Cold shower. Decorations. Basic housing, etc. So you can see what makes them happy. And like I said, mushroom stew is important. Oh, for the mushroom. Wait. Again, guys. All right, so yeah, for later I can make a mushroom cultivation over here. But here's my mushroom cultivation is in this my main island. So if I go to my main island over here, if I click Z, V, if I press N, yeah, there's my mushroom right here. So this is my mushroom cultivation. So I only have this area, and I have one. Oh wait, I only have one worker? No way. Oh, I have two. Wait, no. Do I have? Oh yeah, I have two, three. I have three workers working for the mushroom, and the reason is because I have plenty of mushroom. You don't need to have a lot of farmers. If you see that you're making enough mushroom, just put enough farmers. So I have three of them for this area that I just showed you. For mushrooms too, you gotta make sure you have the soup kitchen unlocked. And if you come over here, that's tier 1, I believe, soup kitchen, this one over here. So if you can get this unlocked, you will be able to make mushroom stew, but for that you need mushroom, flour, fuel, and pipe water. So for the flour, well, you need wheat. So over here, as you can see, I have my wheat cultivation, and I have a lot of wheat. And then the wheat goes into the warehouses over here. Then I have my mill not too far away, which is right here. And right now they're not working, and the reason they're not working is because I put a limit to 200. If you come to the limitation product limit, if you go to flour down here, You can say I put the limit at 200. Now you're gonna say, why did I do that? Because I want them to stop working if I have 200, and it will stop production, or it will stop my farmers from farming wheat indefinitely. Because then the crop fertility will go lower and lower and lower because they will work nonstop, and I don't want that. So that's why you have to put a limit of how much you have of everything so that they stop working when they don't have to work, right? So they stop working if they have too much of whatever they're doing, so that they can leave the crop fertility replenished by itself. So it's a very good thing. Or you can just simply remove the farmer away from the farm over here. You can do that too. But me, I prefer to put limits to the wheat. So wheat, I have 200, and the flour, I have 200 as well, which is sufficient for my people at the soup kitchen over here to work with mushroom, flour, fuel, and pipe water. For fuel, then I'm using sifting tower, as you can see. So I have two of them working over here. No, actually one of them, really? Oh, okay, so yeah, because it's summertime. So during spring, summer, and fall, I only use one sifting tower. During winter, I may use a secondary one because I may need more fuel, because during winter, you need more fuel to refuel your heaters, right? So you have to relocate your people according to the season you are in. So that's very important. Anyway, so here for the soup kitchen, I have also a warehouse, a small one, where I actually tell them to bring 40 berries, 29 mushrooms, 20, wait, is it 29? Let me double check. Here it says 40 berries, 30 mushrooms, um, 20 flour, and 20 fuel. So I have people who are supposed to bring that in this little warehouse over here, so that these guys, they have to do is to come over here as a source to pick up, whatever they need to start working on whatever they're doing. So this guy is doing berry soup. So he needs two berries, one fuel, and five water. Water is already connected to the water pump, as you can see over here. This soup kitchen is doing mushroom stew. This one as well. This one as well. Okay, so this one I put the set source at the logistic over here. It's a good and not too good thing, because the thing is, if there's no mushroom in this warehouse, and if they try to go there and there's none, they will AFK, right? So that's why you need haulers to haul the mushroom. But here I have, how many do I have? Okay, so that's the inbound. That's the inbound. Okay, so I have 29, so that's good. So here, I'm gonna take logistic. I'm gonna click set source to this guy. Boom, there you go. So they don't have to go further than here in order to get the mushroom, if they're doing mushroom stew, that is, along with the fuel, along with the flour as well. But in order for this to work, you need to have logistic hubs. So you need to have a lot of people who are fast enough to provide the goods, where it needs to be. So if you don't have enough logistic hub, then it's not going to work. Here I have two of them for a total of 6 workers. I have over here, I don't know if you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 4 times 3, 12 workers. I have also more over here. 1 and 2. So I have 6 workers over here. These are just storages. I have others, I believe, elsewhere. I forgot where. So here I have more, but I did not put anyone. I could put people over here. I think I will, actually. So let me see, who am I gonna put? I'm gonna take. Um, Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna take strong shoulder. Strong shoulder are good. Strong shoulder, like, they will be able to carry more. This one as well. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put 3 workers over here because I need some haulers as well in this area. I got more haulers in this. Wait, do I have haulers here? Yeah, I have more over here. I don't know if you can see them over here. So I have 3 people, and they have Swift. They have the Swift trait, which is good. So these guys are working on this island. This is my 3rd island. So I needed people over here, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna stay and work for this island. Even if I put people working here, they may decide to work somewhere else. They may decide to go on my main island and do something there and then come back, right? So the reason I put them there is just in case that there's some stuff to be hauled in this island. I wanted to make sure that I had some people ready in order to haul whatever needs to be hauled in this island if they're not doing anything else. But otherwise, you see this one over here is working. He went to my main island and now he's coming back. There you go. So it depends a lot. And here I have a smuggler. And as you can see here, I can give them. I can cut stone. You can't give them that. This is what I used to give them all the time. But now I need cut stone more than anything else. What I can give them for now is this. I can give them this. Like smoked fish, because I have a lot of smoked fish. I could give fuel, but hmm, maybe I should give more smoked fish, because smoked fish, I do a lot of them. Let me see. There we go. I remove some. Oop. I think I'm just gonna, that's it. Everything else, I kind of need it. So I'm not gonna touch anything else. So smoked fish is what I give them. And I got 4 gold bullion. There we go. And I have a total of 79 gold bullions right now, which can pay for all my taxes for a very long time. So you have to decide what you have in excess in order to give them away. And right now, because I've noticed that smoked fish is a good thing, I will increase this to maybe 1,000. I guess I can try that. I could use smoked fish in order to uh, trade with a smuggler, and I make a lot of smoked fish, so I guess it's a good thing per se for now. So I have to double check what I need and what I don't need, and that's that. That's important to micromanage that. And that's it, guys. So right now I'm just watching my people doing their job. All right, so now I have more whiskers. Now my question is, do I want more whiskers? I think I have a lot of whiskers right now, but let me see. The only thing that I need is like Swift and the warm core. Warm core is good. Health, educated, healthy, compassionate. I like this guy too. And there's no Swift. Apprentice, compassionate. I like Apprentice. Apprentice is good. Perfectionist, thoughtful. I can go with this guy. Thoughtful is good. Content is good. Alright, I'll go with that. Now I have 316 whiskers, so I have to be careful because I'll be out of space in no time. Now my FPS is down at 5 because I have a lot of things going on at the same time. Here, as you can see, I finished my large warehouse. Ooh, that's a lot of, yeah. So now here I can do another thing. Look carefully. I'm going to do a conveyor belt. First off, I'm going to do this like this, right? Then like this, just to start it. Like this, then like this, okay? Then like this, or like this. Oh, it works. There we go. That's fantastic. And now I'm going to take the hopper. Hopper will be like here. Wait, is it a good place? Let me double check. Or maybe it should be... No, here is fine. And I'll put another one over here just in case. Whitelist. All the stone. Same thing on this hopper. Stone. Okay. And then here, that's the tricky part. I think I'm going to put an elevator. Because I'm very, very like... oh boy. Down. No, down. See, the thing is, it has to... I need place, but I can't. So it has gonna be like one of the side over here. Let's go with this side. Go up, turn, like this. Oh my goodness, that's like super tight, man. That is so super tight. So here, same thing. Here. Uh, actually no. Whoop. Sorry about that. It's gonna be like here. Yep, yep. Then I'm gonna go down. Ah, down. And then like this, right? So if I press Z, it should be good. It is good. No, I don't. Why did somebody bring wood over here? Okay, I'm gonna have to go logistic, reject all, allow stone, and only stone, nothing else. Same thing with this guy. Whoop, reject. No, whoop, reject all, allow stone, and only stone. That's it. Mushroom stew. 40 is enough. Mushroom stew 20. That's good enough. Actually, you know what? How many mushroom stew do I have? I got 35. Yeah, mushroom stew, I'm not so sure. Because the thing is, I want the cafe to I want the cafe to do it, so I'm gonna put nothing. I will let the cafe do its job. Here I'm gonna put some smoked fish just in case somebody, wants to eat from here. Berry soup I will allow. This I will allow. This I will allow. Pretty much all the food I will allow, and this is good, but nothing else. I'm not gonna allow anything else. I forgot to put the stone path down here for the housing. There we go. Put some decoration as well. Why not? And the other one here. No, this one here. Also, I'm gonna put some path decoration because I love those. Those are so cute. Specifically, this light. I love this light. It is so cute, my friend. OMG. There we go. Like this. Like this. There you go. Super cute. You can use anything else. If you want like this one here. Oh, those are candles. They're so cute. Wow. I know this one is working over here. See, this one is working, but it's going into this one. Okay, this one is done. Removing this. And you know what? Be honest with you. This one I will allow stone. Thing is, I want to delete this guy. I want to delete this one and put everything in a large storage. So I'm gonna delete this, and first I'm gonna empty it, right? Make sure you only allow the stones. Okay, and then I'm gonna delete this. Put another thing over here. Turn. Done deal. Huh? Oops. Like this. And again. Like this. And now it works. So that the goods will go in this one. And then when this one is emptied, I will build a large storage to have more inventory space. Because right now there's not enough space. That's kind of 377 is not a lot. When you get mid-game, so yeah, you want to delete that. So I'm just gonna wait for my people to remove everything inside into this one, I believe. So how much is this one? 987. Wow, that's almost 1,000. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, what is this? That's medium warehouse. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. I remember that. Oh, this one is empty. Nice. Okay, and now. Oh, because of this. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it like this. Like this. And another one on top. There we go. And then there we go. Now I have large warehouse over here. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. And that's pretty much how I make my money, guys. The other thing is to survive winter, but to survive winter, all you have to do is to make sure that you put fire tender in order to heat up your entire base. So make sure you have enough fire tender, like I would say, like depending on which island, how many you have. So I get like around four to six workers for this island. 4 to 6 workers. Well, this island I have 6 workers for fire tender. And this island maybe 2 workers or maybe 3, right? So you have to deduce that. And people who are freezing, you remove them from their workplace and you assign them somewhere else. So if you see that they're going all the way down, they're freezing too much, just remove them from their work. In this situation, they're miners, so the miners over here, I would remove them, or you can put a fire, to heat them up. Like if you don't mind the pollution, then so be it. But if you mind the pollution, then that's not gonna work. Here I'm gonna put some fire tender. No, I just need my fire tender to start working, putting the fuel. Some camp, well, there could be some camps that you don't want to remove if you have the heat. As you can see, I have heat over here, so that's fine. And the heat over here is actually on the second floor. So if I press F, I have a heater over here on the second floor. So if there's like, I don't know if you can see the hole. So if I go down 2 floors, it heats the entire area. Same thing with this place over here. So because it's heating this place over here and the pollution is, it's okay, I guess. But I mean, it's better than nothing. At least my miners can work in this area. So if I go down, they can work, well, they can go all the way down here and they would still be okay, right? So you gotta find out how you can heat the area and if you want your miners to work where they work. So this one, I think I'm gonna remove them from the mining because I don't want them to freeze. Same thing with this guy. Okay, so he has been removed. What about this guy? Okay, this guy is good. Everybody else is good. So you have to double check who is freezing every winter. Oh, this one is... What the heck is he doing there? What's the camp? Oh, it's the one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna remove these two over there. And that's it, guys. As long as you survive winter and make sure that you relocate people in the fire tender instead of the miner. So remove everybody from the mines so that they don't freeze, and then you can make them work in the fire tender or anywhere else. Make sure that you have enough heaters that heats every area where the people are working or sleeping or whichever, because otherwise they will freeze. And if you don't see any freezing icon where people are, you know, like getting too cold, then you're pretty good actually. And that's how you become productive, and that's how you, I mean, that's how you are still productive. Over here, the wheat, I think I will enable it. I will enable this as well because I may need some wheat in the future. So now I have more I have more fire tender on this island as well, which are going to be able to take care of all my heaters in time. You see some people are freezing right now. So that's where you need to go down and see what they're doing and should they doing what they're doing. So this guy here at the mining camp, yeah. So I'm gonna remove him. It's over for mining, guys. I got enough stone anyway, so go to the camp, remove them all. What about this guy? No, okay, I just removed them. This one too. Mining camp, remove them. Simple as that. You have to do that, otherwise they will freeze. They will freeze. And these one too here, I'm not even sure about these guys. I could actually eventually put another heater here because I want this part to be done. So this is more like a subjective, you know, thing. Right here. There we go. So I want to make sure that these guys keep working during winter on the earth working. Another thing I forgot to mention, because since you remove everybody from the mining, you will be making less stones, and the other way to remedy the situation is to limit the amount of cut stone that you're doing. So right now, if I go to cut stone, I'm going to reduce this to 200. Well, actually, maybe 300, right? And the reason is because when you reach 300, the stone will not be used anymore for, you know, cut stone technically. The other thing is if you want to limit the amount of stone used, you want to remove the earth workers. So over here, if you don't want them to use any more stone, then you have to remove them, right? But I mean, I'm still thinking right now, maybe I'm going to leave one person because this is not an emergency, that's why. So I could leave one person maybe, and the other one over here, where is it? Oh, not this one. I thought I had another one. Yeah, I don't have any other ones. I think I have more on the other islands. This one is not an emergency. These two are nobody's in there, that's fine. And the last one over here is not an emergency. So this, I'm going to disable the fuel as well because nobody's going to work here anymore, which is okay. And that's how you save your stones. I mean, if you don't want them to use all your stones, that's pretty much it, guys. And now I'm going to go back over here. The emergency for now, well, emergency, be honest with you, I think it's here, right here. I'm going to move this over here. Like this. Well, emergency is not an emergency, but I'm going to make her work in this area instead. So here, oh, here I have 2 people. Is this an emergency? I'm going to let them work in this area and see how it is. So as you can see, guys, all my heaters are being fueled properly because I added more fire tender. So that's how you have to double check Do you have enough fire tenders? Do you have enough fuel? Do you have enough anything? So whenever you see that you're lacking in something, you got to make it up by readjusting your whiskers and make them, relocate them to proper workplace so that you can have what you're missing. It's super important that you double check everything. So if you're missing in flags, then you want more people on the flags. If you're missing fishing nets, then you want more people working for fishing nets, right? So on and so on and so on. That's how I'm being productive because I'm always checking everything that I'm missing. And right now what I see is mushroom stew that I'm missing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my kitchen soup kitchen, and I'm gonna double check something. So here I have soup. Oh, I'm missing. Oh, wow, that's why. I'm missing one person here. Well, I mean, I don't think that's the main reason, but I have three facility for mushroom stew. So I'm gonna add one person here, which is fantastic. She's a farmer as well. Okay. Oh, but she doesn't have the can't smell though. Ooh la la. That's let me see. Anybody else? I need anybody else with the can't smell trait. For now, I don't have anybody else, but I mean that's yeah. So yeah, it's kind of RNG, but in reality, I think I'm gonna make another soup kitchen. This one here because I feel like I'm not making enough not enough mushroom stew. So like this, I can do another one just for fun. There we go. So you see, when you're missing something, you have to compensate and try to build more of what you're missing. I need more mushroom stew, that's for sure. So I'm gonna put this on high priority. There we go. And that's pretty much it, guys. Now it's winter, and press H and double check if anybody's freezing. I see nobody's freezing. Nobody's freezing. That's because every place are heated, because I have heaters everywhere, and because I have fire tenders that can refuel, and because I have enough fuel, to make sure that they can refuel it. So you gotta think about everything pretty much. Here I have one sifting tower, and I have charcoal furnace over here because I have a lot of logs. So there we go. Can put can't smell if you can. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how I make my money. And right now I am at 100. Ooh, 100. 109k. Wow. There you go. That's it, guys. Be efficient and you'll be rich. I hope it helps. If it does, please like and sub. And thanks for watching. Cheers.